Hello everyone, and welcome back to Icarus. There were actually quite a few games on the vote today, that got voted for, that I had to do a wheel spin for, but we got Icarus. So let's get that volume back up. Last time we took a nice long adventure into the desert. That was fun. We found nothing. Oddly enough, we found nothing. I'm saving up to get a new suit on my other character. I still need more exotics though. So it's a work in progress. For anyone curious about the Jeep cat that I've been talking about, I finally got a picture of her, and she's on my Discord in my general section. So, her name is Jeepers, but I call her Jeep, and I'm pretty sure my neighbors think I'm crazy, because when I walk up to my husband's derelict Jeep, I'm always like, Jeep! Jeep, Jeep, Jeep! And, yeah, I think my neighbors think I'm actually talking to the Jeep, not the cat named Jeep that lives underneath it. Is it just me, or is this rock, like, way bigger than the last time I was here? Like, I feel like that rock is just slowly encroaching on the house. I know what I must do. Gonna destroy the giant boulder. I swear I've done this like probably 5 or 6 times already. Like, I don't need this boulder to respawn. I need other things, like iron and, you know, like bronze or copper. Is it copper in this one? It might be copper. I get lost between all the different games that I have. I'm like, do you call it bronze in this one, or is it copper, or like what's going on? Gotta make room for the horse army. I have like a ridiculous amount of horses. What was the count? Was it like 7 or 8? Hello, Disnerd. Okay, I have been in the chat ever since I went live. Who got first? It never popped up with anybody getting first. Well, I thank you for stopping by. Like, very curious as to, like, who got first. Or do you just assume that by the time you get here, nobody got first? Or that somebody already had taken it? What's that carry weight like? Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. I was like, I have broken so much of this rock and have not hit the carry weight yet. No, there it is. I think it's safe to assume that Disney just assumes that somebody has already gotten first. What is my phone notification? Who called me? Well, that's definitely an area code that I live in. I sent a picture to my coworker Sue of Jeep because I talk about her at work all the time. I'm like, Jeep finally lets me... Okay, audio, I'm pretty sure that Disner just keeps thinking that somebody else snagged first because she snagged second. I was like, but nobody was here to get first. So, like, what's going on? Hey, I did a wheel spin. Other things got voted on, so I did a wheel spin of all the things. Well, that's what happens when you have a vote. I know. Isn't there a redeem for, like, a pick a game thing? I forget what all redeems I have. I am fair about it. I'm not cheating or anything. Like, literally, all I do is if multiple things have... I'll either have somebody be a tiebreaker, or I'll put it into the wheel spin. Oh, so... You're just hoping that the vote goes in your favor. I see. Well, right now it's you, me, and the horse army, so... I mean, what could you possibly be saving points for? There's no redeems on there that are, like, super amazing. Like, Con has the Connie redeem that costs a lot of points. Like, you've got some, like, fun ones that, like, there's nothing on my channel, really, that's, like, super important to save up points for. That's a whole lot of rock. You're just hoarding points. Okay. If you want to see Jeep the cat, I posted pictures of her or a picture of her on Discord. The Jeep cat that I've been talking about this whole time. She's little. Like, the picture is a little deceptive. She's pretty tiny. But she's so sweet. Yeah, she officially lives under the Jeep. Hence the name Jeep. Do I want more inventory spots? I'll start working on that. But yeah, she's sweet. Although I was saying earlier, I was like, I'm pretty sure my neighbors think I'm a little crazy because Jeep got her name from living under the Jeep. So now whenever I walk up to her to talk to her, I go, Jeep! Jeep! And I think my neighbors think I'm actually talking to the vehicle. I'm like, no, I'm talking to the kid. The heck? I was like, who's fighting what? No, quit breaking stuff, you heathens! Oh my gosh. I don't even know why I still have this part. Like, it's so unnecessary, and it was supposed to be, like, oh, good lord. Here we go. How many wolves are there over here? Now I'm actually checking, like, were these just, like, rando wolves? Yes, they were. My wolves are safe. But yeah, She's adorable. Such a sweet little bean. We're out of bees! Okay, well that one's making its own bees. I think. It's like stalled out. I don't know why. What? Oh, it's like, why are we fighting things again? We're not. Okay, we're good. Here, let's feed y'all some honey. I need to go find more bees. There you go. There you go. Heathens. Wild heathens, the lot of ya. Over there. Fill up our water container. Yeah, the next suit that I'm after has a slot for food too, so that I don't have to continuously worry about feeding myself. I think right now that's the only thing I have to worry about is, like, food. I swear the concept just exists in real life too. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to eat most of the time. I'm like, if I could just, like, take a pill that was, like, instant, like, all of my hunger was satiated and I didn't feel the hunger, I would totally take that. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to eat. I don't want to have to deal with it. Especially, like, when I stay up super late at night, I'm like, I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat anything, but my belly is hungry. And it's, like, giving me a headache because I'm hungry. But I don't want to eat. It's a pain in the butt, is what it is. I like eating some things. And that's my problem, is, like, a lot of the time I can't decide what to eat. I'm like, I know I'm hungry, and I know that stuff, like, might be good, but it's either expensive or I don't want to go out and, like, get it. Okay, so last time we adventured all the way down there. We went places. And if you look, actually, on my other game, I have been... If I went around this curve, I would have actually connected to where I had been. I could have retraced my footsteps. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I didn't have to eat sometimes. Like, I don't want to. Like, the act of eating is just too much. But I like food. Actually, I love food. So why are you at the very beginning of the cave? Okay, just checking to see if anything, like, spawned or anything. Doesn't look like it. So how are you today, audio? I have been running D&D dialogue and I'm like excited and nervous and I'm not too bad. It's been a hectic week at work, but not too bad. I will be alone tomorrow, which I hate. I hate being alone because I start losing track of time, and then, like, most of the time I don't really feel the need to go talk to people, but when I'm by myself, I will just randomly get up and be like, I need to go see people. I'm, like, bored. And then eating lunch when you're by yourself is kind of a pain, because if you order food, like, it'll be like, oh, nobody's here, nobody's here, nobody's here, nobody's here, and then as soon as your food comes, people just non-stop. So you can take, like, a bite of food, and, like, 20 minutes later, you take another bite of food, and then your food's cold. And then you can take, like, another bite of food. And it takes, like, 3.5 hours to actually fully eat lunch. So I'm not looking forward to that. But I did put in my vacation request for August. So that's nice. It's a done deal. I already spent my hours. I am going to Phoenix to watch my father-in-law give a speech. I do not relish the drive going up there. I hate long drives. But also Hubs' family is there, so joy, joy, get to see them. They're nice people, but like all of his family is substantially older than my own. So it gets a little dry, but then it's hot. It is hot AF in Phoenix right now. So, you know, not looking forward to those aspects, but the first time I ever went to Phoenix was in August, so I know I can do it. I know I can survive. It's a nice way of putting it. I can survive. That doesn't mean it's a happy existence, but I can live. Okay, I'm just trying to get... Okay, we have 200 stone, so I can make 2 piles of stone and just drop it. Ow, my ankle cracked. It's like a Rice Krispie treat. Yep, that's what we're doing. It was funny because my boss was like, and Rose finally put in her vacation request because, you know, we all need a vacation from her. She's always joking around that I never take vacation. And she's like, girl, take a vacation. I'm like, but I can't take a vacation. She's like, you have the time. She's like, you have a lot of time built up. She's like, just take it. Ow, I still ended up poisoned. Stupid worm. But yeah, she's like, Rose, just take a vacation. I've never had a boss who was more like gung-ho for me taking vacation. She's like, just do it, just go. She's like, well, we'll cover it. I'll come in on Saturday if I have to. I'm like, oh my gosh, now I feel guilty. Like, if you have to come in on the weekends to cover me. My boss is, like, super nice, though. She bought us ice cream yesterday because she felt bad because, like, we were, like, very overworked. But she's like, here you go. She's had interviews the last couple days, so she's been, like, super nice about, like, making sure that we're taken care of. She's always asking us, are you guys okay? Is there anything I can do? I'm like, boss, you don't need to try so hard, I promise. I mean, my last boss was really good about, like, if I had to take time off, like, she's the one who sent me to the emergency room when I had my kidney stone. She's like, you need to go. You need to leave. And she's like, don't go home because then you'll just try to stay there. She's like, no, go straight to the emergency room. I'm like, okay. Like, uniform and everything. I'm just, like, sitting in the emergency room, just like, like, okay, this hurts really bad. Okay, was there anything? No. I just wanted to know before I push forward, because there's probably more cave worms. I hate those things. Okay, that's go. Oh, I got pneumonia. I've been in here like all of 30 seconds. Hey, stab. Ah! Okay, that don't help. Okay, lights! Give me something. Great. I'm poisoned. I have pneumonia. I have all the things. There's another worm. I knew it. I have zero stamina. We're just having all the problems. And I have the health recovery tonic. Oh, no, I guess I'll use one of those. But still, that's not going to take care of my, my lungs. I am still going to take these exotics with me. They weigh a lot, though. That's the only problem with them. Okay, and I think I saw some... this copper. Aha! The ones with the white streaks. Platinum. Okay. Aluminum? Yeah, I could probably use aluminum. There should be another cave worm somewhere over there. But I don't want to deal with it right now. So we should be reaching our carry weight soon, too. Okay. Come on, come on. Yes, yes, I realize I am weak. Normally there's one like right over here. But I mean the caves are different, so. Alright, let me up. Oh, okay. Huh. There's not one over here either. What's that? Titanium. It's valuable. I must have like severely increased my carry weight because I have broken a lot. Oh, nope, there it is. I was like, I've broken a lot of nodes. That's copper, copper, iron deposit, copper, iron. Let's go with more aluminum. Yeah, fill up that inventory. Then we'll have to mark down where the cave is. Okay, so whereabouts on the map are we? K11. Do we have that one yet? Actually, no. We have K14. Wait, no, that's L11. Oh, so there is one further up. And I13. So, okay, this one's K. A little square. K11, and it is right here. Okay, let's get out of here and hope my lungs heal. I have like miner's lungs. What game are you playing? Are you playing Minecraft? Oh, Warframe. Oh, I see. It's always funny when that's happening because you're like, wait. Or when I'm playing Stardew with somebody and like we're both fishing and I hear the little lure sound, it confuses me because I think it's mine, but I think you can hear it for other people too. There's a lot of silica up here. I should probably make my way back eventually. So why do you want Outlast so bad? Oh, buddy, I just glitched through the map. That scared me. I legit thought I was gonna die. Oh, I see. I just like, oh, scary games are not really like my thing. And they make me so nervous. I think the last episode of Outlast that I posted, it was a two-parter because I tried to leave halfway through. I was like, okay, we're done. And then I was like, no, it's like 20 minutes in. I get scared. I mean, okay, the next one to go on the list is probably going to be Amnesia, and that's like, it's an old game, but... And we can also negotiate, because I have Amnesia, Until Dawn, I do have Outlast 2, but I don't think I want to put them both, like, that close together. Okay, let's just take all of that. Gosh, there's so much stuff. That's completely full. Huh, that's like completely full. Oh no! I've done my job too well. I have mined too much. Okay, well, aluminum is going in here. Okay, and then the exotics. I need to feed myself. Oh, and I have what do I have 100 of? What is that? Titanium? Of course, of course. There you go. Have that. I think we still have a decent bit left of Outlast. Back up! Back up, horses! How many of these are mine? Are these all mine? Holy crap. 1, 2, 3. Nope, apparently something is not mine. What is... Oh, no, I'm not adopting another one! Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 horses? Too many friggin' horses. And of course the water trough is empty. For a second, that looked like a moose, but no, it's another horse. Why don't you all drink from the water over there? Like, you are not fancy. You don't need purified water, I promise. You were living in the wild before you even met me. Hello, Galahad the spoiled werewolf. Or, wolf. Blah. Okay, do I have... I don't have any bees in here. Thought I might, but I don't. No bees in here. What do we got? Let's make a crap ton of epoxy. I'm surprisingly running low on food. Did we test the theory that you could kill a fish with a bow and arrow? You can indeed. Give it. Part of me just wants to like go and swim and like kill a bunch of fish. But then I'm like, it's kind of unnecessary. I don't really need the food. Although, I think those fish will actually straight up attack you. Debates. I've killed 10 fish! I think I've killed something like 500 wolves and I've killed 10 fish. It's not priority. Move along, little one. You don't belong to me. Okay, do I dry the fish? How do I... Fish chunks. Okay, well, that's a thing. Yes? No. No. I think I have to cook them over the fire. Activate. Cook les fish. swear, you don't actually need to eat that often in this game. I don't think I've ever found a mushroom. And I don't think I have squash. Okay, we have fish chunks. Okay, where to continue the search for bees? Because that's originally what I left for. Why am I getting cold? Huh. Just a nice time for a walk in the woods. I've been working on my accent for Rosmila, like, trying to practice the voice more, because I feel like in the last episode in particular, like, I lost the accent a lot. So I was trying to run through it, and for some odd reason, it's starting to sound very Irish, and I'm like, no, I'm like, quit it. So now I'm mad at my voice, because my voice is, like, going Irish. That's always the worst part about doing an accent for a character or anything, because then you gotta keep it up. Okay, but you should try. It's pretty fun. It's fun. You're telling me you have not picked up a single bit of accent. When I spent 2 weeks in Europe, oh my gosh, by the time I came back, my voice sounded so weird. Because we were with a group of Puerto Ricans, and then there was a group from Georgia, and then there was my group. And so, not only were we around those accents, like, every day, we were also in foreign countries, so a lot of, like, we picked up a hint of British, and then there was, like, a wee bit of French. I never really picked up any bit of the, like, Spanish accent, but, yeah, no, we straight up, like, picked up some of the accent. And then the funny thing, I started using the same hand. I didn't switch my silverware anymore, is what I'm trying to say. Because beforehand, like, I would cut things with my knife, and then I'd switch the knife to my other hand, and I stopped doing that after I went to Europe. I learned the way. I was like, are you gonna pop out? Ow, hey. Little jerk. Did I leave anything in here? There are bees. Okay, sweet. We have a bee. Ooh, I'm following. Sometimes they'll have 2 hives, but I think this one only has 1. Which is good. Yeah, no, my accent has changed. Woo! The trees. Well, it's a good thing I found a cave. We're just gonna watch the storm, like, rip the trees out of the ground. Or, like, if I'm around people who speak in a certain accent, like, I'll start picking up little bits of it. Every now and then I call the trash can the bin. I'm like, oh, yeah, huh, that's the British thing. If I listen to Con too much, my accent starts to change a little bit. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just, like, be like, Con, do, like, a really long stream and I'll just listen to you, and then hopefully my accent will actually, like, stay British and not veer into Irish. I mean, I could tell we're gonna get blocked in here. Should I try to go home in the storm? Probably. I mean, we're not that far away. Or it's funny, if I'm like, when I'm writing my books, I'm like, okay, I need to like get into this character, like I need to get into their mind, and I'm like trying to run some dialogue for the characters. I'm like, does this sound like a normal conversation? Does it feel natural? Except it's like all of a sudden, bam, British accent. I'm like, this character is American. This character's supposed to sound like me. I don't sound like me right now. So Rosmila has apparently taken over like a lot of my life. Like, so I'm like, they were not British to start with. They've never been British. What's happening? Why is this happening? Like, I don't know. Great, we gonna die of exposure. I'm so close to the house. Water break redeemed. Ooh, fudge. Ow! Son of a... Go away. That's what I thought. And here I was like, oh yeah, no, I can get back to the house in time. Apparently not. Like, hardly moving at all. The exposure threat is real. It's gonna start, like, sapping my health. It can't be that. I don't need... Oh, no spriggins the Celsius. I don't even know what temperature that is. 18 degrees Celsius. Means nothing to me. There we go. Hello. What kind of fudge do you have? I love fudge. Ooh, Rocky Road. My problem with things that have, like... Does it actually have, like, marshmallows in it? Or does it have, like, a marshmallow, like, cream? Because the problem that I find with having marshmallows in things is they, like, dry out. And then they get, like, too chewy. I don't know. It's a hard sell. Yeah, that's my only problem, is, like, I love fudge, but I feel like when you add certain things to it, it just doesn't work out so well. Everything is breaking. Nope, that's good. Checking all of my wooden pieces. You know, I always forget that the feeders and stuff can break. Oh, for a second I was like, please tell me that's one of my own and I did just run up to a wild one. Nope, we're good. Okay. I have a bee. I have a bee for this one. Bee. Okay, you are producing bees, just very slowly. And I know exactly what place you're talking about, because I've had their fudge. Your visitors gave me fudge. want to do a mission. Yes, I know the place. Ooh, this one says easy, but this could actually be a pain in the butt. Collect the prospector's IDs. I'm gonna go find dead people. If only I could tell stories from work. Oh, the stories we would have. I think if I actually did talk about it, people would get really concerned. Audio, you remember the story I told you. Yeah, just more stories like that. I couldn't even tell you the full story because he started getting nauseous. Oh, and we have hit the lag. Like I said, you just get nauseous when I tell you. Some days I wish it didn't have to be such a hush-hush thing, but... Bear? I am hearing a frick-fracking bear, and I'm not even joking. I can hear it's like almost like bellowing. Okay, hopefully it starts working. Anywho, I'm here with a bunch of bears. I can hear at least 3 of them. Okay, thus far I have found 1. Come on, iPad. There we go. I don't know what's going on with my stream. My stream is being down. Okay, it's like, search this area. Okay, we found 1. I need 2. Oh, except they're most certainly bears. Okay, take that. Oh, I can hear the bears. I can hear the bears. I can hear the bears. There we go. I did the thing. Now hopefully the bears will go away. Do we have rhubarb? We do now. I think we got it last time. But I also got 5,000 experience. I'm really hoping the bears went away. Because if not, that could be a problem. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my internet, but it's been doing that a lot lately. And then, like, when it crashes, OBS gets weird and it won't, like, let me just stop streaming and then restart. It makes me go through this whole process where I have to do Task Manager. And then I have to, like, close it with that, reopen it, hope that it wants to start streaming again. Oh, look. My horses. It's like the game's, like, super laggy. hearing bees? I was like, why am I hearing bees? Because I am, because my hearing's actually pretty decent. Bees! I like bees. I was like, I'm hearing a faint buzzing sound. I'm not crazy. I love using that quote from The Big Bang Theory. I'm not crazy, my mother had me tested. Like, it fits. Yeah, I always have to close it out and then relaunch it. I'm like, stupid, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. Oh, we're gonna put that there. Oh, look at it. Look at all the glorious things. Okay. Weirdos. Starving weirdos, apparently. Eat your food. I got seeds. I got more seeds. Yeah, we got rhubarb last time. That's fine. Okay. Well, that was fun. Bears and such. Okay, well, my yeast is ready to harvest. What is that? Oh, I let them die. Oops. I'm telling you, I am the worst plant person, even in video games. I'm not meant for planting. Wow, okay, that lasted like half a second. Why is everything so hungry? I'm trying my best. Okay. Do I have? I do have one of those. Oh look, I'm now live. I hate that. There's my medicine thing. Ah. Look at all my health potions. It's tonics, but you know. I don't even have any bandages. I have no sense of self-preservation. I'm just like, oh, yeah, like, that would really suck if I, like, died. If there was something really easy to fix and I just, you know, like, healed over. That would be my luck. I'd get a paper cut, it would get infected, and then I'd just like, eh. Then it would be lights out for me. We're not streaming tomorrow, are we? I don't think so. We didn't plan that. It was not in the plans. I'm just checking. I was just checking to make sure I didn't forget anything, because you know my brain. My brain is a bag full of marbles and there's a hole in it. My coworker Sue got me this shirt, and I think I talked about it on stream before, but it's the little, like, buffering wheel, and it says, I'm thinking. And it was after I told her the story about, like, how when I'm cooking in the kitchen, if there's too many things to do at the same time, I'll stop in my tracks, and then I kind of get this, like, almost like earthbender, like, power stance, and I just sit there thinking. And, like, you can see, like, my brain's trying to organize the events that I have to do. And so Hubs is like, are you buffering? I'm like, yes. Yes, I am buffering. Oh, look, a geyser. You know, I'm very curious as to... Aww. Rats. I wanted to stand on top of it and see what happened. That would probably hurt, like, really bad. It's probably, like, really hot. Or isn't it just, like... Is it hot or is it under a bunch of pressure? Or is it like steam? Now's my time! Nothing. I mean, I'm getting warm, but like... nothing. Probably just like damp. I get lied to. I thought for sure something would happen. Disappointment. You know what's funny? I like hardly have to use oxide now anymore because the oxide diffuser I have. So now sometimes I'm just running around going like, this stuff's useless now. Although I think I need it to make organic resin. I'm like slowly but surely improving my other base on my other playthrough. So it's like the things I'm learning, especially like building. I'm the worst. I'm the worst at building. But I'm learning. I'm learning to not have such weird angles on my houses. Actually utilizing pitched roofs and not being afraid of them. I don't like pitched roofs. I'm still trying to figure out the electronic components and whatnot. I don't quite understand how they work, but I will eventually. So it's funny, we have 3 ladies at work now that have the same name. And we finally had the inevitable event of all 3 of them being in the same room at the same time. And then I made the mistake, I was trying to get my boss's attention, and they all turn and look at me and go, huh? I'm like, oh boy. Like, this is gonna be fun. So yeah, that happens. And then they just went through a batch of 24 interviews. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be getting more people out of that. But I'm like, can we really try not to get people with the same names? Because it's confusing. Like, I'm not saying exclude them for that reason, but like take into consideration how many of the same name we have in the same area. Because people are gonna, I feel like people get a little biffed when you call them like old name and new name. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not calling you old, but you were here first. Make more concrete. Well, my boss is like surprisingly young. Or like, okay, she has a very youthful personality too. And so, like, sometimes I'm like, okay, like, although, okay, I did joke with one lady, and she's like, oh, we've been married for like 20-something years. And I start laughing, and she's like, what? And I looked at her, and I was like, D, I was like, you've been married almost as long as I've been alive. I think I was like 1 when she got married. And she's just like, shut up, no way. I'm like, yes. I'm like, I'm almost exactly a year older than your wedding anniversary. So yeah, that's... I'm young, but I'm actually the... third youngest? Second youngest? Third. Because, there's one girl who's turning 26 this year, one girl who's turning 27, and then there's me, because I'm old. I'm, like, in the middle. We old. Yeah, we are. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I started getting white hairs, like, 2 weeks after my 22nd birthday, so there is that. I just embrace them, though. Disney keeps asking me, are you gonna dye your hair, Rose? Are you gonna dye your hair? I'm like, no. They live here now. I just don't want to deal with the upkeep. But no, straight up, I'm old. I feel old. Whenever I stand up and I sound like a Rice Krispie treat, and my husband starts laughing at me, and he's like, oh, you're extra crispy today. I'm like, could you not? Could you not comment on my, like, deteriorating joints? And I'm like, you know, I was decently active when I was younger, but my problem is I was very careless with my body when I was younger. I played laser tag, I threw myself around, like, I was not kind to my knees. I'm like, you know, I should have taken better care of me when I was younger, because now older me hurts. When I wake up in the morning and I stretch too hard, and I'm like, oh, ow, my neck. I'm like, yeah, I did stupid stuff when I was younger. Like falling out of trees. Like, if I could go back, I would tell younger me, like, hey, like, maybe don't climb as many trees. And maybe, like, watch out, like, how you're bending your legs. Because now it's like, oh, why does my left knee hurt? I don't even know. It just like, ow, what's going on? Nobody knows. There's some creepy noises going on. Oh, it's the oncoming storm. I know. I stand up. Okay. When I wake up, like on the weekends, when I wake up and I get out of bed, as soon as I start flexing my feet, the soles of my feet pop, my ankles pop, my knees pop. When I stretch, my elbows pop, and if I roll my wrists, they pop. I'm like, I am crispy. I'm like, I just didn't take care of, like, when I was younger, I took yoga and everything, and, like, I was, like, pretty good, but, like, the older I get, I'm like, I can't stretch like that anymore, like, it hurts. Like, if I sit too long in the car, I'm like, ow, like, the inside of my hip bone hurts. I'm old and crispy. Okay, let's see. Holy cow. We're just making all the concrete. Since we restarted, I gotta like check the uptime via the actual video producer. Okay, so it's been about an hour. Okay. So I think we might... Can we sleep? Yes. No. Is it midday? It's actually midday, never mind. It's just dark, no sleep for me. Okay, but we will... Return to the character slot. No! I gotta go. I gotta go eat something. Okay, that was my spine. I'm like twisting my chair. Also, I'm probably going to have to cook dinner because my husband got a spider bite or something on his back, and it's like massive. Like the red is probably about the size of the palm of your hand. And so I put lidocaine on it, and he's all loopy. Like, I've never had that I had lidocaine stuff, but like he's like, why does it hit so hard? And I'm like, it was meant to go on your, like, on his face and, like, penetrate into his sinuses. I'm like, it was, like, meant for heavy-duty stuff. Okay. Will's playing Coral Island. Let's go read Will. So, I'm going to say thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow with another episode of my Discord Member's Choice. But until then, I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their evening, and I hope to see you guys then. Bye!